Hello, hello. I'm woahp, and this is a weird story I just heard. There's like this really old dude, and he's super passionate about what he does. He's really good at it too. I would say I'm a huge fan of like stuff that he's done in the past. This dude went on to talk about somebody else's performance and how it absolutely blows. He said that whoever was performing this big masterpiece seemed like an actor on stage having their entire outfit fall apart halfway through the performance, and then they tumble on it. I thought how terrible it would be to be on the other side of that, and would hearing a story like that actually help whoever it was he was talking about? I know for me, that would hurt. That would sting, dude. That would sting for days. That'd make me want to rethink things I've never thought about before. Like, oh my geez. I can't help but to wonder what it would be like if he said something like that towards me. Somebody who's like pretty garbage at doing everything. I'll have to admit, I'm the peak de resistance for garbage. But even after all the years I've put into trying to dedicate myself towards some craft, to then be told that you are absolute and utter garbage, who embarrasses himself in front of a live audience and he even trips on his own outfit halfway through the performance, dude, that would make me have to like take a long look at where I'm going in my future, to look at how badly I've messed up to get on that stage and to put on a show. I wonder what the practices were like, because for me, I know I would definitely go into practice every day, every hour if I could, but to get up on that final performance and have everything fall apart like that in front of everybody, that would blow. I wonder if we don't have enough criticism nowadays, or if we have too much. There's so many people now who are scared to mention anything that they don't like out of fear of growing that thing more than if they didn't speak out about it at all. Best case scenario, if somebody does speak about something that they dislike, the best case scenario is that that thing changes. But how many people need to speak until there's somebody who actually enjoys whatever's going on and they speak badly about that, and then the stuff that they enjoy gets changed to be worse because of a joke, a goof, a miscommunication? This was such a blatant rapid fire that I know for sure there was something about somebody's performance out there that really peeved off this dude. I hope it wasn't me. But speaking as if I were the person that was directed at, number one, I would be in shambles. But I keep wondering what I could do. Do you go a different direction? Do you practice harder at something you don't really know a lot about? Or do you just step into that light of confidence everybody so goes on about? Speak louder. Have a booming voice. Yell if you need to, but be confident in what you do. Own your words and don't apologize. Would I just do that? I'm curious what you guys would do in this kind of situation. For me, it's so bizarre and out of the ordinary. Most of the times you hear guys who've succeeded and they have nothing but gratitude to the people around them. Never do they complain. Never do they say a bad word. Ever. I think it's in part to this thing that goes on, that if somebody who's accomplished a lot of stuff still complains, then that shows that they haven't accomplished as much as they say they've accomplished. And everybody will be really, really mean to them. Like, direly mean. It's especially important if your entire career is built upon words. There's no action, there's no, hey, I built this bridge over here. But it's more so how much people enjoy your presence around them and how you look to somebody. I would definitely fail in a career like that. 1000%. Everybody who's seen me has had their fair share of words, and understandably so. But at that point, would I go into surgeries to make myself look desirable? If my career depended on it, would that be something that I would need to do? In some cases, a lot of people go down that route. They do go under surgeries, they do change their appearance, they do make themselves look desirable, sound desirable, and be charming as can be. They'll go to great lengths to find teachers to tell them how to do stuff. But it's weird when your teachers look at you and they say that you're the worst thing that they've ever seen, and that there's no hope for you. Great, fantastic teachers to have, but still. I'm sure that there's somebody out there who would use those words as fuel, and they would push towards their desires out of spite. They would push harder and faster and get there sooner. But to me, those words of falling over my own outfit in the middle of my greatest performance, that would make me scared to do anything in the future. That would, make me want to work harder, and it would make me more hesitant to try new things. It would make me want to find out whatever this status quo that everybody else is doing and just to replicate it until I find some sense of self. Because if you don't do that, then everybody has these harsh words that they say to everybody else around them. It's like if I had a big mole on my face. Some people would find that extremely attractive. So much so that some actors went to the great lengths of putting fake moles on their face. But nowadays, it's quite the opposite. Now moles are looked down upon, and so in a likely scenario such as this, you would have to get it removed. And that piece of you that was so loved generations ago would be hated by everyone. It's hard to stand in a world like that, but it's a world that we have created for ourselves. I too can be hypocritical in mentioning all of this because I too have strong feelings about the things I see around me, always trying to find some reason not to enjoy it, mostly because that stuff disappears. It lasts for 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 2, and then it's gone. And that first experience you had is something that you never get back. The joy of re-listening to something is like having the same thought loop inside your head for hours, never again turning into something new. There was one album in particular, a beautiful, beautiful album. It was based off of this really old song that he thought everyone had forgotten. And he saw that as the generations went on, less and less people even knew what he was talking about, that nobody knew was being taught this beautiful song. So he decided to write an entire album completely based off of that one song and its destruction, and how even though nobody else was listening to it, he would need to carry the torch to continue on and to share what he learned. He realized that he would never be the teacher that he had heard, but he would be the guy who had listened to that song, and he would be the guy to continue the next lesson after it. The bumbling buffoon on stage. I only wonder what lessons they've learned, and if they can even contribute another lesson to anybody else. Harsh. That's all I had to say. See ya.